Students continue to struggle with basic phonics acquisition due to the confusing alphabetic system of English. Due to the unusual learning conditions of the last few years, we have students in seats who have more and more gaps in their encoding, spelling, and decoding reading skills. In direct response to this need, the Language and Literacy team offers these foundational, focused, facilitated learning opportunities to build capacity with teachers to deliver full-class foundational skills lessons. The first of this series is Full Class Phonics. Phonics involves matching the sounds of spoken English with individual letters or groups of letters. For example, the sound k can be spelled as C, K, CK, or CH. Teaching children to blend the sound of letters together helps them decode unfamiliar or unknown words by sounding them out. Let's take a look at this in action. Here are the materials you would need: the sound spelling card, associated pictures to be used as a scaffold, the Accelerated Phonics resource document, word chart for guided practice, word list and template for the tap it, map it, graph it strategy, and finally, connected text. Your lesson delivery should follow the basic routines in a well-designed lesson plan. First, begin with the anticipatory set. Engage students in an auditory blending activity with chaining.
Okay, everybody, we are going to start with our warm-up like we always do. We're going to play with some words. So listen carefully and listen for what I'm asking you to change. The word is play. Say play. Play. Say play. Play. Say play without the p. Play. Good. So what is the last sound in lay? A. Add t to that sound. Last. Oh, think about it. What was the last sound in lay? A. Now add t. Late. What was it? Late. What was it? Late. Good. That was a hard one. Good. Okay, now let's take late and take it apart. I'm going to throw it to you. You ready? Catch late. Late. Take it apart.
Do something to grab their attention. This wordplay facilitates phonemic awareness. Here's where you can spark a child's love for wordplay.
I want you to change O to ch. Is that a real word? No. But
next comes explicit, direct instruction. Show the related concept card and say, the letters capture the sound blank.
All right, so the sound that we're going to be playing with and looking at today is with the letters AR, and it captures the sound R. What sound? R. What sound? R. Very good. R.
Think about the barriers such as language access that may exist for your students prior to delivery of lessons. Provide picture cues to make connections. Give an auditory blending sample.
Jar. And this is my favorite because this is a multi-syllable word. Carpenter. What's the word? Carpenter. A carpenter. What does a carpenter do?
In order to lock the sound symbol into their brains, students should skywrite and say the focus concept 3 times.
Okay, we're going to lock in that sound symbol relationship. We're going to stretch our arms out, pull at that shoulder, right at the R, and we're going to say A, R, R. Ready? Begin. A, R, R. Again. A, R, R. Again. A, R, R.
Students should then engage in guided practice in collaboration with peers. Teacher displays a word list with a connected pattern and facilitates as students read the list or students partner read the word list. The words to use are found on the Accelerated Phonics resource.
Let's think about some other words that have AR. What is that word?
Sharp. Star. Sharp.
Good.
Art. Cart. Cart.
Good. Okay, so
In
now,
order to check for understanding, teachers engage students in the tap it, map it, graph it strategy by using the provided template and the word list.
all right, the next word is art. Say art. Ready to catch it? Art. Tap it. How many sounds? Good. Now, graph it. Okay, write it. So tap it with me. Art. No, just this. Art. What's the first sound? No, I don't want to know letters. I want to know sounds. Sound it. Art. R. Good. So how many sounds?
2.
So how many boxes?
2.
The next word is park. Say park.
Park.
Say park.
Park.
I went to play at the park. You ready to catch it?
Ask questions
part.
throughout your lesson to make sure that your
Tap it.
students are feeling confident in metacognition or explaining their thinking with the new phonics pattern.
Adelina, why did you put AR in a box together?
Because part has an A in it, and there's 3 maps, and so I could put it together.
Right. AR goes together because how many sounds does it make? One sound.
Independent practice provides students with connected text to read in order to practice their new skill. Resources are also found on the Accelerated Phonics resource document. In closing the lesson, students should be able to chorally read the on-level text as a class or within small groups as teacher circulates the room.
Now we're going to take it to our reading fluency. You're going to read with your neighbors. So point at your reading partner. I'm going to walk around and listen as you read aloud together with your partner. Every time you come to a word with AR, give me a thumbs up. Every time you see a word in the passage, you're going to just thumbs up and keep reading. All right? Are you ready? Begin. Go ahead. Read with your partners.
This is the perfect opportunity to ask your students questions that help them realize the importance of today's lesson. With questions like, how will you use this information as you unlock more complex words in text? As an assessment option, ask students to complete an exit ticket. This would be a dictation sentence that students write on a Post-it note or in their learning log. They should circle or highlight the focus pattern. Try to keep in mind that children learn in many different ways. By consciously thinking about this, you will be able to use different teaching techniques to reach as many children as possible in your classroom. Let's take a look at how to differentiate instruction for the variability of learners. For visual learners, provide picture cues and have your sound spelling cards available as a resource. For your auditory learners, engage students in multiple phonological awareness activities. Kinesthetic learners will love skywriting, tapping, and otherwise moving their bodies. For our EL students, offer scaffolding in the form of templates, visual picture cues, etc. With at-risk students, consider an alternative dictation sentence. Advanced learners will benefit from extended learning by finding patterns in words. Following this robust lesson design will ensure that you reach all learners in their phonics instruction. My name's Janet Sewell, and I'm happy to provide any more information about foundational literacy skills.